Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message. So, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you had an awesome day today. Mondays are super busy for me, as usual. So, I got a pretty good message today. We're going to talk about emotions. Before we get started, the angel number today is angel number 13, which is representing of endings, rebirth. It is asking you to trust the transition in your life. The number 13 also signifies divine feminine. Okay, so 13 signifies divine feminine. This number wants you to harness your feminine intuition. So remember that divine feminine energy is highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. All right, so there's another angel number I saw earlier today. This is angel number 678. And this is a powerful symbol of spiritual growth, financial abundance, and forward movement. So we've been talking about forward movement, forward momentum. I talked about that yesterday. Okay. Also, when it comes to what's going on in the astral realms, right now we are in pre-retrograde of Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Okay, so that we're in the pre-retrograde that started June the 12th. Retrograde in Cancer will start or begin June 29th. Then there is a post-shadow period after that until August the 6th, 2026. So check it out. We got two things going on. We are still in Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. So this is what it says about those two things that are overlapping. It says that what we should be doing, we should be pausing, reviewing, and healing. So we should be doing shadow work, and we should be quietly planning our next steps. And that is for Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, which is overlapping with Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Okay? So they don't want us to sign any contracts, make any bold or long-term decisions. We should be pausing things, reviewing. That means introspection and healing. So right now, it's time to heal. Okay? And this can be emotional. Like I said, I work with people and talk to customers and deal with coworkers, and I have noticed that sometimes people will let their emotions roll over into their job, and it's not an emotional thing, when you have a job to do. Your job, you should leave your emotions at the door. Okay? Wisdom. All right, so I wanted to check the emotions for today, and this is wisdom. So wisdom is what popped out. So it says, wisdom is profound understanding and insight, allowing you to see the essence of things. When wisdom enters your life, it reminds you to listen to your inner voice and find your own truth. Wisdom. Okay? All right, so just wanted to touch on that. We also have inspiration under the bottom as well. Just wanted to touch on the emotions, because when I say I'm noticing that there are emotions being brought into the workplace that shouldn't be, not trying to talk about anyone, but when you have a job to do, sometimes Your emotions are null and void when it has to do with your job. Okay? So let's see. Let's see if we can get a universal message. I just need one. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's get one message for the collective. We have change. We have change. So this says, the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of old and the birth of a new change. Okay, so that number is 12, which breaks down to a 3, which stands for mind, body, and spirit. Alignment of mind, body, and spirit. So this is divine. So change is divine. Okay? And wisdom is part of your introspection. Wisdom is part of the lessons that you have learned along the way. Okay? Part of the lessons that you have learned along the way. So when we do our introspection, we are looking and going over the lessons we've learned. What lesson did you learn? What did you get from it? Okay, there should be some wisdom. There should be some knowledge there. Okay. All right, so let's see. What's the message for the collective? What do we need to know about change and wisdom? Change and wisdom. Let's see. We got to stay stubborn. What is this stay stubborn about, Spirit? Silence, suppression, momentum. Okay. So angel number 678 talks about momentum. It talks about forward movement. It talks about financial abundance, spiritual growth. It's a powerful symbol. Let's see. What else? Fear and danger. Control and stability. Okay, so we have wisdom and change. Spirit wants you to stay stubborn about something. We have silence and suppress. We have momentum, fear, danger, control, and stability. Okay, so let's see. We have the 4 swords under the bottom, which indicates relaxation, indicates solitude, rest, peace, and quiet. Okay, let's see. What's the message? What else does the collective need to know? Let's see. Stay stubborn. Stay stubborn. Wow. We have the Ace of Wands here. We have the Ace of Wands. So you're tapped into your wisdom and someone is accepting change. There's a new beginning here. There is news of a new beginning. This is movement. This is energy of all three fire signs. Spirit wants you to take action on your ideas. Continue setting your goals. Stay stubborn. Ace of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. They want you to continue protecting your new beginning. You're close to success. Stay guarded. I'm talking to a wounded warrior here. That's why they want you to stay stubborn. They want you to continue protecting your new beginning. So stay tapped into your wisdom. Things are about to change. You are aligned. 12 breaks down to a 3. Mind, body, and spirit. Protect your new beginning with the Ace of Wands here. Suppression and silence. Knight of Pentacles. They want you to be patient. You are a hard worker. They want you to continue being loyal and persistent. Continue moving forward. It may seem like this has taken a long time, but slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. You will achieve your dreams. Knight of Pentacles. Silence and suppression. Knight of Pentacles. Silence and suppression. The Lovers. You definitely have some choices coming in. They're coming in slow. They're taking their time. But you have a partnership coming in. With the Lovers here. You are attracting that through your wisdom, through accepting change. Momentum. We have the Devil in reverse. Wow. So you are definitely overcoming something. That's why you're tapped into your wisdom. That's why you're accepting change. You are overcoming something. You are detached from something. You are breaking free. You have reclaimed your power. And that's why the momentum is picking up with the Devil in reverse. Fear and danger. Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads. There's a decision that has to be made. Fear and danger, Two of Swords. Fear and danger, Two of Swords. Fear and danger. Yeah. You're letting go of something. We have the Hangman here. There is a withdrawal. There is a surrender. You've been enlightened about something. You have been enlightened about something. I have Tower under the bottom here, which may have something to do with the fear. May have something to do with the fear. Anything else dealing with the fear and danger? Collective hazardous death. Wow. There was definitely a transformation. There's a rebirth. There's an ending. There was a loss. There's definitely a change here. So did you fear? You had a fear in change. We have change up here. We have wisdom. There was a difficult decision. You were fearing a change, but you had to surrender with the hangman here. You had to let it go. You had no choice. You had to let it go. You had no choice with death here. Transformation, a change, a transition. Angel number 678 is forward momentum. So you are moving forward, and that's because you are breaking free. You are allowing change to take place. You are surrendering to change. You are surrendering to the transformation. Angel number 13 is endings. It is a rebirth. Ending and rebirth here under fear and danger. Control and stability for the collective. Control and stability. Spirit wants you to, we have the Two of Wands. This is talking about options. They want you to plan. You do have decisions to make. You have a choice between two paths. We have the Four of Pentacles that also came out. They don't want you to hold on too tightly. Because you have you're traveling, you're moving forward. There is a warning here. Do not hold on too tightly. You will have to surrender to change. You have to surrender to change. They understand you want to protect your resources. Continue to do that. But you do have to surrender to change. With the Two of Wands here, there is a decision that you're going to have to make. They want you to properly plan. There is going to be two paths to choose from. And they want you to release control. But they want you to stay stable. Let the energy flow. But remain stable is what I'm hearing. Let the energy flow, but remain stable. Okay? All right, let's see. Let's get some more info. What else does the collective need to know? See, stay stubborn. What does the collective need to know about stay stubborn? Okay, we know that there is a new beginning, and Spirit wants you to protect your new beginning at all costs, because there is someone in your energy that wants to silence you. Let's see. Staying stubborn. Clarify for the collective. Ooh, we have moon energy in reverse. So keep in mind that today is angel number 13. This is feminine divine, the divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is very intuitive. With the moon card coming in reverse, this is talking about things are not as they appear. But because of today, you can see into the moon energy. You know exactly how things are appearing. You're tapped into your wisdom, and you are now accepting change. Let's see. Silence. Forgiveness. Apology. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Lover's card here. And then we have forgiveness and apology. There is an apology coming in. It's moving slow. Whoever this is with the Knight of Pentacles. This person is Spirit wants you to be patient, but there is an apology coming in. And it may have to do with this person being silent. But they are wanting you to trust in your intuition. You will be able to see the truth and continue protecting your new beginning. Okay? We have momentum, invoke, devil in reverse. Okay? Too many. Oh, maybe too many, but I'm going to accept them. We have fears and illusion here. So you were once in fear. You were once in fear. You were once stuck in illusion, but we have the moon card in reverse. So there is no more anxiety, no more discomfort, no more overthinking. And we have decisions and contemplation. This is confirmation. That's why I accepted the cards, because this is talking about decision. We have decision here several times. We have the Two of Swords, which talks about a difficult decision. But we have the Two of Wands, which also talks about a decision between two paths. This card came out, a decision between two paths. It says between two people, two paths, where to stay or to go. Okay, so this may have to do with the Lovers. This may have to do with that Knight of Pentacles that indicates patientness, indicates that, you know, you may need to be patient. Okay. It says travel by land, so it's going to take them a minute to get to you, but it is the Lovers. There's an apology coming in. There is definitely a decision between two people. And this is the Clarity and the Truth card, which talks about your heightened intuition. So today it says seeing things here. So keep in mind, we have the Moon card in reverse, which says that you may not be seeing things clearly, but because it's in reverse, you are. This is clarity and the truth. This is seeing things. You see it. You know. So when this person comes in, you will know the answers. You'll be able to read them. You'll be able to see through them. Okay? All right. So fear and danger. Fear and danger. What does the collective need to know about that? Fear and danger. Let's see. Reunion. Soul tie. Let's see. Reunion, soul tie. Nurturing and protective. Okay, so there was a fear. There was a difficult decision. There was something that needed to be let go of. There was a surrender. And there was a death here. Under that, we have reunion, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, the past returns. Then we have nurture and protective, compassionate love, sincere feelings. Someone wants to take care of you. Okay? So this definitely has to do with the relationship. Remember, we got the Lovers card right here. Control and stability. Control and stability. We have watching and spying. So there's an envious energy trying to figure you out. Watching and spying. Wow. Fate. I'm hearing they can keep watching and spying, but there is a fated fortune here. There is an end of a karmic cycle. This could be divine intervention or divine detour for someone. Not only that, I do see Venus here, which is Aquarius and Libra energy. This is romance, love, beauty, creativeness, wealthy, harmony, attraction, a love offer. And you are in the presence and attracting this in. It says, be grateful. Abundance is coming your way. There's tranquility and success. You are proactively attracting this in. So who's ever watching the collective, let them watch. Let them watch as you make a decision between two options. Spirit wants you to plan. Take your time and make your decision. Make sure that you remain open to the new beginning to receive. With opening up, generosity, gifts, and assistance from Spirit. Gifts and assistance. All right, so let's see. Let's get a message from Clarifying Life Situations. It says, trust the process. It says, embrace uncertainty. Have faith in your journey unfolding before you. Trust the process. Let's get one angel message for the collective, and then we'll check the signs. What else? So you're tapped into your wisdom and you're ready for change. You may have had some fears. Spirit says self-acceptance. Okay? Self-acceptance is going to help you. Okay? And there is a sacred plan. Awesome. Let's check the signs. Who does this resonate with? Let's see. I have fire. I have the 9 of Wands. I have the Ace of Wands. That's fire. I also have Taurus, which is earth. I have air, Gemini, and I have Capricorn, which is earth. Water, Scorpio, water, Neptune, Libra, air, and fire, the 2 of Wands, and earth, Capricorn, with the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so let's see. Who does this resonate with? Spirit says, trust the process. There is a sacred plan. Accept yourself. This should resonate with the Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Taurus, and a Pisces. If this is not one of your signs, this is possibly in your birth chart in one of your placements. So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. And I hope you all have an awesome evening. Remember that tapping into your wisdom, accepting and change. Bye.